Yo, my people, you're welcome to the biggest show on the continent right now, MS Live, with your boy Mac Moten. And this is the show that we have insightful conversation with your favorite artists pertaining to show business. Today on the show is going to be off the hook. I have one of the finest Afrobeat artists who are actually reshaping the sound, their movement when it comes to Ghanaian Afrobeat or Ghanaian high life music. And I have my brother in the building, Kojo Blak, man. How you doing?
Mighty, I'm blessed.
Charlie, I love your drip, bro.
Lessons,
And you sport there for the TGMA announcement show. Your performance, everything, bro. And the live band, bro, you just killed it.
Blessings.
Yeah.
Give thanks to God.
Yeah, last time you came here, you dropped a banger and we're talking about it, which was excellent, featuring Kelvin Boy and the one with Sarkodie and Ernesto, and even the dance mood, everything we did here. It was a fun. It was fun being on the show. And today, we are definitely going to start off the show with your EP, 131.
Okay.
Let's talk about it. What inspired that EP? And the title, it seems you have your way of naming your projects with numbers.
Yeah.
Is there any explanation or deeper
EPs.
meaning to the EPs? Is there any deeper meaning to it?
Well, yeah, there's a deeper meaning to it. You know, like numbers and time, they play an important role in our lives. So, like, anytime I record a last song in a body of work, like let's say, and especially the EPs, anytime I record the last song, I keep record of that time and used to name the whole EP.
Okay.
So that was what we did for 757. And that was what we did for 131 last year as well. Yeah.
Okay.
But this year we are taking it a step further.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to do something special for the people where they follow me. You understand?
Okay. Your
for
core
my
fan
dragons,
base.
for my core fan base.
Okay.
So we are doing a whole body of work.
Okay.
A whole album.
Wow.
Yeah, man. But then I'm not going to put the dates now.
Okay. But how many songs are you planning to put on your debut album?
Well, I know if you tell me, the songs here, they are them plenty.
Plenty, okay.
Like, right now as it stands, so about 30 songs they contest.
Wow.
For just some few, like, positions.
Okay.
You understand? I know if you give an exact number, say, okay,
okay.
this is the number they drop for the album.
Okay. So what is the direction of the album going to be? Because we know you are a man full of surprises, very versatile. What direction is this album going to be? And sonically, how is it going to sound?
Especially, there are songs, like, you go get songs where you go take dance and everything.
Okay.
But there are some type of songs we go catch you by surprise.
Okay.
Off guard, we go catch you off
Yeah,
guard.
we have never seen Kojo Blak doing that kind of songs.
Yeah.
Like funk and stuff like that.
Make me hope. make me just anticipate.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fingers crossed.
Yeah,
Fingers crossed.
Fingers
But I
crossed.
want us to talk about your song with Lastmid, Balance. How did you link up with Lastmid?
Well, anybody where they put on my song there, I make sure say, that person either have like a personal relationship, like a very personal relationship, or aside that, we have to really gel.
Okay.
When it comes to production wise, like let's say the music. Yeah, so I think I have a very good relationship with Lastmid, and I feel like Balance would be that song to have him on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know Joshua Baraka was on your EP.
Yeah.
And he came to Ghana recently. Were you able to link up with him?
Oh, Joshua, my guy. Yeah, we link up where we are supposed to link up.
Okay. That's very cool. I know you had one of the biggest songs with Kitty, which is Gymnastic, and with your brother Olive the Boy.
Yeah.
How did you guys link up in the studio to record that song?
Well, big shout outs to Kitty, and big shout outs to his management, my management as well. We all have that like mutual, like, or cordial relationship, and we all have like a relationship towards work. Yeah. You understand? And it happened so genuine and like very mutual. Okay. It was so easy.
Okay. One thing I want us to talk about is you and Ugly and Tough. It's like more of Usher and Jermaine Dupri. There is this connection with your upcoming album. Are we going to get Kojo Blak working with other producers?
Yeah, for real. Like in my album, that's the first time I'm ever doing that.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the first time I'm ever. But mostly has been Ugly and Tough, and even on my album, most of the songs will be produced by Ugly and Tough.
Okay, okay,
Most of the songs on my album are already produced by Ugly and Tough.
okay.
You understand? But yeah, on my album, I have the chance to work with other producers as well, like from America.
Okay. Can you mention some of the names?
Oh, I don't they disclose anything now. For now, we know they disclose anything.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, man. We just drop Sailor, so make we focus on Sailor.
Sailor, yeah, for real,
for
for
now.
real, for real,
Yeah,
for real.
man.
Yeah. And last month, which is the month of love, you dropped a surprise song with Oslade, which is Sailor.
Yeah.
How did you connect with Oslade?
You know, Oslade and I, we've had like a very good personal relationship.
Okay.
Understand, since 2023.
Wow.
Yeah. And we've had a very genuine, like, we always communicate.
Okay.
Like, he listens to my songs, I listen
Wow.
to his songs. You know, I learn from him. You
Also
understand?
learn from you.
Yeah, cordially.
Okay.
You understand? So we have like that kind of relationship. So it was easy to have Oxlade
Oslade
on Sailor.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was a very special one. You understand? Because Sailor is not just that type of song you just dance to.
Yeah.
It's a type of song that is intriguing to some kind of people.
True.
You understand? Especially people with they in those comes to my visualizers. Some will say,
Yeah.
oh my, yeah, man.
So
Big
I
shout
want
out
us to
to
talk
them.
about the visuals and your artistic direction when it comes to your videos. Do you always team up with the director that, okay, this is the direction you want your videos to be?
Mostly,
Because from rugged to excellent to this, it seems your video looks very peculiar. It looks different.
yeah.
So how do you go about it? Do you always link up with the director that, okay, you know what, Henry, this is the direction I want my video to go. This is how I want it to be visually. This is how I want it to come out.
You know, there's one thing about Henry. He understands the direction we want to go to, like go with the visuals.
Yeah.
You understand? He understands the song first. For rugged like this, for instance, he understood the song. We had to practice a whole fight scene for like 2 days.
Wow.
Yeah, a whole combat scene for like
Wow.
2 days. Practice how to act like you're shooting a gun, like fake. You understand?
This is the first time I've heard you saying this on.
Yeah, we had to practice it for 2
Wow.
days. So, and it's not only that. When he has to do anything, he has to calculate.
Wow.
He's that type of director that he can spend hours on his sets. If he doesn't get what he wants, I don't think
No, Charlie.
you will not even step. you make sure he gets what he wants before.
Yeah.
A big shout out to him for holding us down and for putting things together for Sailor.
Okay.
There are bigger things ahead.
Yeah,
man.
for real. And congratulations on Sailor being on Billboard Afrobeats chart,
Yeah.
number 42. How does it make you feel?
You know, it's my first entry, and
No,
I was expecting a song like Excellence to do
to get there.
to do that first entry on Billboard, but you know, God has His own way of explaining things to us. I'm somebody, I treat every song with serious attention.
Okay.
You understand? Every song that I drop, I wouldn't say this song is a song that will change my life, so I'll treat it differently from this song. No, you understand? I treat every song equally. You understand? So, Sailor being that special song and being on, what's the name? US Afrobeats charts,
Yes.
you know, for its first week of release is quite a blessing.
Yeah, it's a blessing.
It's a blessing, yeah.
As you said, you treat all your songs equal, and they all have a special moment
Yeah.
in your life. Okay. And I always say music always takes us to time and place of our life. Maybe at the age of 50, maybe that was a Sarkodie song, you could kill me and you reminisce. It gives you some nostalgic feeling. Is that the same thing with your music, that fans approach you that, okay, Kojo Blak, your song actually changed my life, maybe excellent, maybe I was going through this tough time in my life, but it really helped me emotionally and psychologically?
Yeah. So some people that really listen to my music, people that really listen to me, like since 757, that have been following me, they know about my ruling songs. You understand?
Yeah.
They know about ruling 1, ruling 2, ruling 3. It talks about my journey. Ruling 4 as well will be dropping very soon, which also talks about my journey till now. So anything that I do, any music that I put out, I'm either talking about something I've seen before,
Yeah.
or something I've experienced, or seen another person go through. You understand?
For real.
Yeah, man.
I get you. I get you. That's very dope. But what's the craziest thing a fan has ever done for you?
Well, a lot of things.
Overwhelming thing that you say, hey, Charlie, I never ever expected this from a fan.
Well, a lot of things. I get a lot of gifts from my fans. Sometimes a lot of surprises from them, supports from them. There are people even behind the scenes who enter rooms that I don't know.
Wow.
And go and talk about me. And people come back to tell me. I mean Spotify rooms, like big, you understand? DSP rooms, and they go to talk about me. You understand? And big shout out to everybody doing that, supporting me behind the scenes. Charlie, God has your blessing on the way.
Okay. And you are ladies man. You do songs for the ladies. You do songs for the guys. But
Yeah,
ladies love Kojo Blak.
Yeah,
So how do you handle your female fans? Because you are a very sexy man, and you see ladies all over Kojo Blak, Kojo Blak, Kojo Blak, Kojo Blak. So Kojo
Sure.
Blak, how do you handle your female fans?
You say, how do you handle your girls? Yeah, man. So I'll say like the female fan base actually help me in promoting my songs. They would carry the song or like World Cup right now.
Yeah.
And I love that about them. But especially those in Ghana, Nigeria, UK as well. Yeah, and I love that about them so much because guys, like as guys, we like to pop stuff that when finding someone say fine girl be a story, you call a story, not someone say we post it Kojo in your man.
Yeah, true.
You feel like okay, what song is this? 2-3 times you get familiar.
Yeah, for real.
So they are doing a good work, Yeah, and I appreciate them.
Okay. I'm just thinking in my head that this upcoming album here, maybe you could name Dragon.
Charlie.
Charlie,
How did
Prophet.
you?
Oh man.
How did you?
Me, I didn't read Kojo Blak, so me, I know say definitely be Dragon way, maybe you could name him.
Hey Charlie. Hey Charlie. Charlie, hopefully make we see. Why you really surprised me though, but make we see. Yeah, make we see.
Okay, so Kojo Blak, you have come far in the music business.
Yeah.
Right now, which performance would you say is the best show, or let me put it this way, okay. Which show have you been on and you would say is your best performance till now?
There have been a lot. There have been many performances. But I think there's one I did in DMV was great.
Okay.
But aside that, there's this performance I did. Was it a live band performance? Yeah, that was this very past. But
Okay.
yeah, I did one. It was very warm. So like everybody was intimate. Yeah. Everybody was in the mood.
Okay. So when are we getting a major concert from Kojo Blak? Your own, like a major show from you?
Oh yeah,
Headlining it.
Hopefully this year.
Okay.
Hopefully this year. Like we've got everything in the pipeline. We're taking it step by step.
Yeah.
Then we are taking them one by one after the other. Yeah. So right now we are on album mode. You understand? We are on Dragon mode activated. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, man, exactly.
Okay.
So we take them one by one.
One
But
step at a time.
the shows need this year. Something major go happen.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Okay. And I know you have a song with Sako there, Next Door. And Sako did a show in Royal Albert Hall in UK.
Yeah.
You weren't there. What happened, bro? Because you have a big song with Sako there.
Yeah.
And I was expecting to see Kojo Blak mount the stage to wow the fans.
Oh yeah, I have a very good relationship with King Sark. Apparently, he's about to headline his show 2027, of which I know.
Okay.
By God's grace, if that's one Kwamo, I would be there.
Okay.
You understand? Yeah.
Yeah.
And Sarkodie has been busy, so I don't want to.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, for real. But hopefully 2027, that show there.
Yeah, go to arena there. It's a must.
Yeah, man. I
We
go
all
there.
for go support Sack. Myself, I dey come there. I dey go there, self.
We already
Okay,
come there.
so I want us to talk about your TGMA nominations. 7 nominations: Best New Artist, Best Afrobeat, Afropop Artist, Best Music Video, Best Hip Life, Best High Life Song, Best Collaboration. 7 nominations. Do you feel overwhelmed?
And I feel it's a blessing, and I feel God has His own way of explaining things to all of us. You understand? People who didn't understand why I wasn't nominated last year, God has a reason for them to be overwhelmed. You understand? For them to be okay, for them to feel like, okay, we are getting somewhere.
Getting there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But I do like to take all that was Oliver Twist.
Everything day in the hands of God. Make we see.
Okay.
Everything day in the hands of God. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
you don't want to talk plenty because Agenda Boys self they watch the show. Wow.
Then right this self, then they smell things. Then one Charlie, but big shout out to my Agenda Boys. You know they spoil
bro. They push you to do
yeah,
more.
they push me to do more.
Yeah, so anyone you want to give shout outs to and social media handles and what plans do you have in store and we should expect from Kojo Blak?
Yo, this year is going to be an amazing year. Trust me. The number of songs or the kind of songs that are going to be released from our camp is going to be crazy. Trust me, it's going to be something Ghanaians have never heard before. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. And that's what we are looking. Like, that's where my mind is at. That's where my head is at. Yeah. So expect nothing but the best from the Dragon. Yeah. This month, hopefully, the ending of this month, we are dishing something out as well.
Okay.
But a lot of surprises in the bag, you know. You know how Blackito they do them.
Yeah.
So, and big shout outs to everybody who supports Kojo Blak music, everybody who shares, everybody who has been praying for me. You know, I see you. And even if I don't know you, you know, God's blessing is coming your way.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
So before we go on a break, Kojo Blak, I want us to give us a line of Sailor before we go on break. So that's your camera. I just put you on the spot, but if you do something for your ladies, for your girls.
Right now they are on vocal arrest, so make them go sing their music.
I understand,
yeah.
bro. So it's nice having you on the show,
nice
Dragon. So you heard it from the man himself, Kojo Blak. He's about to drop, one of the biggest albums this year, Masterpiece. So fingers crossed. And he's out with a new song with Oscillate Sailor. You can check it out and add to your